Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Jamal'S Married Life 101, the podcast where we laugh, learn, and love our way through the real-life adventure of marriage. I'm your host, Jamal, and we're here to break down the good, the bad, and the hilarious moments that come with tying the knot. From date nights and communication to dealing with in-laws and keeping the romance alive, we've got you covered, with a whole lot of laughs along the way. So grab your coffee, your spouse, or even your dog, because we're about to dive in and make marriage more fun than ever.
Let's get it.
Welcome back to Jamal'S Married Life 101. You already know. This is the place where we keep it real about love, marriage, and all the hilarious mess in between. And today, we're talking about in-laws. Yep. The family you didn't pick, but somehow got a lifetime membership to. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of y'all got amazing in-laws. The kind that treat you like their own child, send you food, babysit your kids, and never ask you when you're gonna give them more grandkids. And then, there's the other kind. The ones that make you rethink all your life choices. So let's break it down. The good, the bad, and the downright outrageous moments of dealing with in-laws. Grab your popcorn, because this one's gonna be a wild ride. The first meeting, job interview vibes. Let's start at the beginning, meeting the in-laws for the first time. Y'all, why is this moment more stressful than a job interview? You sitting there like, do I shake hands? Hug? Bow? Bring a gift? Sign a contract? I remember the first time I met my wife's family. I walked in trying to make a good impression, and her dad was just sitting there silently sharpening a knife. Just looking at me like, so, what are your intentions with my daughter? Bruh, I thought I was about to be on the next episode of CSI. Then her mom jumps in with the classic, do you go to church? Like, ma'am, I just met y'all. Can I get a sip of water first? And don't even get me started on the siblings. If you got brothers-in-law, they sizing you up like they about to put you in an amateur boxing match. If you got sisters-in-law, they grilling you like, you better not hurt her, or we're all coming for you. No pressure, right? Holiday chaos? Whose house are we going to? All right, so once you survive the first meeting, you gotta deal with the holidays. And oh, boy, if you think choosing where to eat for date night is hard, try deciding whose family gets Christmas and whose gets Thanksgiving. Every year it's a battle. Her family. But we always do Christmas together. It's tradition. My family. But last year, you went there. Now it's our turn. Y'all, I almost made a PowerPoint presentation to keep it fair. Rotational system, alternating years, draft picks, something. And if you do try to split the holidays, be prepared for back-to-back food comas. Ever tried eating 2 full Thanksgiving dinners in one day? You over here drowning in turkey and mashed potatoes, praying for digestion mercy. The friendly advice, aka unsolicited wisdom. Now, once you're part of the family, you unlock a new level, the never-ending advice. They always got an opinion on everything. You should buy a house now. When are y'all having kids? You shouldn't let your wife cook so much. Help out more. You shouldn't let your husband cook. Y'all need to eat real food. I had one auntie tell me, if you want a strong marriage, always keep a full tank of gas. Like, ma'am, what does that have to do with anything? The drama. When family gets too comfortable. Now let's be real. At some point, drama will happen. Maybe somebody don't like how you discipline your kids. Maybe your mother-in-law shows up unannounced at your house, like she lived there. Oh, and let's talk about the ones who never leave. Ever had an in-law stay at your house for a visit? That turned into a residency? They on your couch, in your fridge, using up your good towels. And you over here like, so, when's your flight back? The lessons: how to survive and thrive. Look, in-laws can be a lot, but here's what I've learned. Set boundaries early. If you don't want surprise visits, say so. If they overstep, kindly let them know. Pick your battles. Some stuff just ain't worth the argument. Find the humor. Instead of getting mad, laugh about it. Trust me, it helps. Remember, they mean well most of the time. They just want to see you both happy. Marriage isn't just about you and your spouse. It's about merging two families. And while that can be messy, it can also be pretty amazing. So what's the takeaway? In-laws are part of the package deal. Some days they'll drive you crazy, and other days they'll be the ones saving your behind. At the end of the day, it's about learning to love them, or at least tolerate them, while keeping your marriage strong. All right, y'all, that's a wrap for today's episode of Jamal's Married Life 101. If you enjoyed this, subscribe, share, and tell me in the comments. What's your funniest in-law story? Until next time, keep laughing, keep loving, and keep your guest room locked. Peace. All right, folks, that's a wrap for today's episode of Jamal's Married Life 101. I hope you laughed, learned, and maybe even got some marriage tips you can actually use. Because remember, it's all about keeping the love strong and the laughter even stronger. If you enjoyed today's show, make sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, and hit me up on social to let me know how you're doing in the married life game. Catch you next time for more laughs, more love, and all the real talk you need to keep that marriage fresh. Until then, keep it real, keep it funny, and always communicate. Because trust me, it's the best way to avoid a fight over the remote. Peace.